Welcome to ViperTV Live. How is everybody out there in Radio Land? So, I'm going to be doing some gaming while I'm talking today because otherwise, I don't know. I've got to stay distracted because I'm beyond livid. I'm beyond pissed off. I know that there's going to be every spin imaginable, but gang, Charlie Kirk was shot by MAGA. He was shot by somebody who was groomed into guns since they were a kid. Now here's the thing, is I myself used firearms as a kid. Not only did I do hunting, but also I'd get sent in to like clear the birds out of the barn with a BB gun and shit like that. So it's one thing to be groomed into gun culture, but it's another to end up becoming a groiper, because I'm pretty damn sure that's the deal. This is not a leftist. This is not some blue-haired liberal, trans, or immigrant, or person of color. This was a gun-toting MAGA, just like most of the trained shooters are. Now, here's the thing. I mean, that was a hell of a shot. I don't know how long this kid had been practicing. There's a lot of details that are going to come out. But I know for a fact that before they even identified who this person was, there was already calls for people on the left to basically be eradicated. I watched multiple hour stream from an extreme right-wing streamer, and person made so much money just stoking stochastic terror for hours against the left. And now it turns out that this shooter was somebody who was not only a Trump donor, but his family was registered Republicans that were hardcore gun nuts too. Now I know they're going to try to spin it as many ways as they can because they don't want to take the L. But that's the facts. Now I'm pissed off because it's starting to be reported that merely quoting Charlie Kirk's words is mocking him. How the fuck is that possible? How do you mock somebody by literally posting their own words? That's my question. I was seeing calls for civil war. I was seeing calls for the day of the rope, which, if you know anything about the Turner Diaries, which I recommend learning about, it was the catalyst for them to take the mask off. And the thing that really pisses me off is that how many HBCUs were targeted. Dude, this had nothing to do, like, this was a white dude at a predominantly white rally in a predominantly white state who was actually MAGA. But yet, why the fuck did the HBCUs get targeted? They pulled the mask off just as fast as they could. And now, I never ever want to hear another motherfucking person on the right say racism doesn't exist, because we already saw it. Like, the moment that Charlie Kirk had his life ended. I won't say assassinated because he was not a member of the state. You know, I mean, he's not an elected politician. But the moment he was murdered, that they took the mask off straight up. I got screenshot after screenshot after screenshot. And this was not done by who they thought it was going to be done, like who it was. Like, that's the thing about reactionaries, is before they even get all of the facts, they're already often, you know, running to it. Back in the day, it was they'd form fucking lynch mobs. And then, you know, you can't, obviously, you can't negotiate with a lynch mob. And before the shooter was even announced, there was already people making copious amounts of money off of saying that this was the left. And they're fucking wrong. They're fucking grifters. And I'm tired of it. Just going out and spreading a bunch of goddamn lies because they can get money for it. Because it helps push their ridiculous political ideology. And it turned out to be one of theirs. So what the fuck is it gonna be now? Because when the left has a politician murdered, you know, the whole thing is to either, like, you know, pretty much mock them, because the same person that, hey, it's Dickie Mo, the same person that I've seen say this shit was the same person that was making fun of Gabby Giffords too. So I'm done. I'm over it. I'm so tired of the reactionary just jumping to conclusions the moment that gives them a chance to take the mask off. This is the moment that they wanted when, you know, Trump was shot at. This is the chance that they wanted, but they didn't end up getting it. And this is the chance that they wanted because, you know, after Charlie Kirk was killed. But now it turns out it's one of their own. So what the fuck's gonna be the answer? What the fuck's gonna be the solution? What the fuck's their narrative now? And it just so happens that this happened to conveniently distract us from the fourth time that the Epstein files have been voted to be hidden. Why the fuck are they trying to hide them so much? What the fuck is in there? I think we all know what's in there, quite honestly. And why they're trying so adamantly to ensure that they're buried. Now, I'm normally calm and collected when I do my streams and I'm cool. And, you know, try to really measure my words. But right now, this is you're getting full reactionary, because I have no idea how we're going to be able to deal with a media ecosystem that allows just lies to be spread as quick as they can, without any check on it. But now, when it turns out that it's, you know, a member of that ecosystem, what are they going to do to spin it? That's what I want to know. Because they're gonna spin it. One thing that they can't stand is being the bad guy. And especially when they know that it was one of theirs that took out one of their icons, and they can't blame it on the left. What the fuck are they gonna do now? Especially the motherfuckers that were trying to make money off of this situation. Not to mention, the Senate just is about to pass a rule through where they can just go ahead and nominate and pass through just groups of judges at a time, basically just completely ending the experiment of democracy. But these are all things that nobody is paying attention to while they were watching the Charlie Kirk assassination that was done by fucking MAGA. So that's my question. Everyone's treating the murder of Charlie Kirk as this giant turning point, for lack of better words, in American history. But now, what are you going to do when it's your own side doing it? Huh? What's your solution now, asshole? And one of my favorite things that I'm seeing about spin so far is them saying, well, the casings had anti-fascist slogans written on them. Okay, so what you're saying is Republicans are fascists? Are you literally, that's what you're saying? The amount of knots that they're going to have to tie themselves in for this narrative. Let's wait till you give him his broadside. There we go.
Looks like we're out of danger. Increase speed.
Oh, this trial. Oh, absolutely, the trial will be interesting. Did I catch a whale? Wow, that was amazing. That's the first time a whale's ever landed on the boat. Well, we got a cultist just floating on his own. Yeah, I agree. When it comes to the trial, because there's all kinds of photos that are on social media of his family with guns that his mom deleted today. It's all over the internet. Need to move my my camera. So yeah, what are they going to do when they can't blame the left? I mean, I'm sure, like I said, they're going to try to make up stories. They're going to do anything they can to fit their narrative. But the fact that the President of the United States already declared from the Oval Office that it was the left. So what is that? Where does that leave them? Oh, it leaves him in the fact that he's a fucking liar, like he always is. Oh yeah, and don't forget also now Steve Miller is trying to say that the reason the shooter was this way is because he was radicalized by college. Yes, by college gang. Oh, nice little shipwreck. Treasures down there. Got one of those guys over there. So the question is now, how fast is he going to get to trial? Are they going to allow cameras in the courtrooms? I noticed that the only thing that they said when they had the press conference was they pointed out that there was anti-fascist slogans on his bullets. Number one, they want to say that because they want to try to paint him as a leftist. It was a Utah mayor, by the way. I mean, it was a Utah representative that gave the conference. But they didn't say anything about the whole LMAO, you're gay if you read this. Oh, so he's a 4chan bigot. But they're going to do anything they can to try to spin this, but it's most important that you point out the fact that he donated to Trump. His family was registered Republicans. This act of terror was committed by one of their own, not the left.
Raise the sail! Archers, we need you! Anabolic! Those ready!
Is it possible to kill sharks with these arrows? Because there's treasure down there, but there's like 3 sharks just chilling.
Enough now, in case we make Apollo himself jealous with our weight.
I mean, dude literally put memes on his bullets.
Start throwing!
So I don't want to hear a damn thing anymore. Especially because they took the mask off. They showed who they were. I have an image. I literally have an image from Facebook that says that they cannot wait to see if it is a leftist, because then political violence against them will not only be tolerated but celebrated. Now, I have this proof. So they wanted to use this as the Reichstag fire so that they could basically go ahead and have their boogaloo. Like I said, I mean, I watched a stream where it was them just constantly asking, so what are we going to do? When does the boogaloo start? And now that it's not a lefty, what are they going to do? What are they going to do? What's Steve Bannon going to do after he's been quote-unquote calling for war and all this other bullshit? What are they going to do? Like I said, they can keep trying to go with the whole narrative of he was radicalized by going to college. But as we all know, one thing college does is actually exposes you to a diverse group of people. Probably the fact of the matter is he's probably a fucking groiper. More than likely, he was just one of those people that had beef with Charlie Kirk because he wasn't extreme enough or saw him to be a grifter too. I'm not sure. Did I see the Kirk rally in Huntington Beach? No, I didn't. Did something particularly eventful happen? He rolled.
Is that a door? I've never seen anything like it before. How do I get inside? I wonder if...
Oh yeah, I also forgot. Do you know like 18,000 fucking emails dropped that were between Ghislaine Maxwell and Jeffrey Epstein, thus proving that that she said they barely knew each other. There was so much dirty details in between there, which also means she lied to Todd Blanche. And if she lied to Todd Blanche, doesn't that mean technically that her arrangement to get sent to Club Fed is null and void?
The grave, I know, Mater.
Your form is improving. Your resolve is strong, but you're not taking action.
I was going to.
I know, but it's the moments in between that decide everything. Your turn.
Leonida's spear.
You're old enough now. My father's spear holds a certain burden, but you're ready.
God damn, that's a hell of a thing to give to your child.
I felt something.
Huh?
The spear. It has magic.
Carries with it a long line of power.
No, he started off as MAGA, and maybe MAGA wasn't extreme enough for him. He wanted to be part of MAWA, Make America White Again.
All of us?
Think of Leonidas.
Trust me, like I said, they're gonna come up with a million different fucking excuses, but I know all of the motivations behind all of them. I even was privy to the idea. They were like, well, if this is somebody that turns out to be a Republican, they're going to try to say that he's a registered Republican, just like they did with the other Trump shooters. So they've already got like their narrative to try to dismiss it. But no, this is absolute bullshit, because they were screaming that it was a fucking leftist before they even had any idea who the identity of the shooter was. And it turns out to be one of theirs, and now they got gigantic fucking piles of eggs on their face.
We're untouchable. Storm's coming in.
Then maybe we should move forward now.
The Nazis in Huntington Beach gathered after Kirk's death, chanting, "White men fight back." Well, yeah, I mean, that's who the fuck they are. And every single time that they try to say that they're not, I mean, one of the only reasons they reached out to any minorities is because they needed their fucking vote to get their fascist leader in. And then the moment that happened, they started deporting them. Do you remember what happened to the dude that ran the fucking Trump burger? But yeah, of course they were saying white men fight back, because they were using this opportunity to take the mask off, because they thought this was going to be their chance to fucking boogaloo. But now that it's one of theirs, what's it going to be? Exactly. All they did was take the mask off for all of us to see now.
By the gods, who built all this? How does a place like this exist?
Jesse Waters needs to fucking resign. He went off running off his goddamn claptrap before he knew anything, all to try to like stoke this whole thing that this Reichstag fire plan that they had going. And now, like I said, it's one of theirs. I cannot wait for all of these motherfuckers to eat crow. I am so ridiculously livid right now.
Someone like Marcos.
They're trying to get how many of us probably hurt, killed, assaulted, kidnapped, tortured, raped, all because they want to go ahead and jump to the conclusion that they can use this quote-unquote tragedy for their political advantage. No, 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 no. Fuck that. I'm holding all of you to account. I saw what you said. I heard what you said. This is crazy. But Leon's spear has powers. So what the Democrat leadership needs to do right now is they need to be doing a press conference. They need to be coming out and saying that Nancy Mace needs to fucking resign, because Nancy Mace is the one who is saying that this was the left and they needed to have accountability against the left. And then when she was asked any questions about the Minnesota lawmaker shootings, instantly she had to deflect. So you know what? Fuck her and fuck this entire fascist movement. They got egg on their face and they're pissed off about it. More than likely, that's the reason that January 6th happened too, is they had egg on their face, so they had to go and show that they were pissed about it. And then when they fucking failed, they had to do a mass gaslighting campaign. Incompetent fucks couldn't even pull the proper coup off. And don't forget about Kash Patel coming up to the microphone during the press conference about the shooter. Just basically, everyone just went up there just to lick Trump's balls. But if you notice, they had to be extremely measured about it. They had to say that this is a chance for us all to come together. My fucking ass, because you know if this was the leftists, they'd have been pounding on the fucking lectern.
If you insist, but only because I've got work to do on the outside.
Please, just clear your head. The last thing we need is a cell leader suffering from the bleeding effect and spearing us because we're Hittites or Thracians.
I won't. The Thracians throw great parties.
Don't forget, we're a team. We'll back you up until you're finished your investigation.
I know. Kyoshi secured the loft yesterday and he's keeping an eye out. Elena's on call doing historical research.
And I'm here to talk if you're feeling any confusion from the Animus.
Always the therapist.
So that's my question for today. Why did MAGA shoot Charlie KIRK? Wasn't the left that did it. Why did MAGA shoot Charlie KIRK? And if it was a griper, they started off as MAGA. They just, you know, went from Mogwai to fucking Gremlin. So that's my question. Why? Exactly. Same thing that happened with both Trump shooters that turned out to be radical far right. They have amnesia about blaming the left. That's what they do. The moment that it happens to be any kind of connection to them, instantly they have to just gaslight and say, wasn't us, wasn't us. Just like when the fucking Nazis, and you know what? Y'all can get pissed off if we're comparing a lot of the far right to Nazis. It's what you are. Just fucking own it. Stop being snowflakes about it. If you like, I understand that it's more important for you to have the appearance of being a good person than being a good person, but it's your fucking hat. You're gonna have to wear it. Especially when you have your own kind trying to assassinate your own, I'm sorry, not assassinate, but murder your own political icons. And they say all he was doing was just speaking his mind and he was murdering. Okay, well, if that's the case, maybe you need to talk to your fucking side about that.
I'll leave you to your work.
If you need anything, just let me know.
Now, as you can see, I'm here voicing my own opinion independently. I don't get paid. I don't ask for money. And that's the difference between me and a bunch of these fucking grifters especially, is because
The universe, circa 400 BCE.
they'll sit there and tell you a pack of fucking lies, and ask for super chats the whole time. I don't want any fucking money. I just want people to pay attention to the idea that there is extreme political violence going on. And you know what? The people that are doing it are following the exact playbook from the people that originated it. And it's accused the others of exactly what you're doing. Not only is it Roy Cohn, but Roy Cohn studied Goebbels.
What?
Well, they don't like being called fascists. But yet at the same time, put them in a chat room where they don't think anyone's watching, and they're posting all the Pepe with his knee on George Floyd fucking memes. So I don't want to hear it. Like, you've taken the mask off, you've proven who the fuck you are,
What was it for?
and enjoy the shit economy that you voted for. Especially, you know, as we reach record unemployment. And that's after the last month where they went and fired the BLS because that person happened to tell some truth.
A pet monkey would be even cooler.
Do I have to go back into the here now?
Are you sure you want to go back into the Animus right now? I get the impression you'll be there a long time.
Yes, I'm ready to go back to Cassandra.
All right. I'll be watching your back.
But yeah, how many HBCUs had to cancel class, had to lock down, had to shelter in place, all because they started getting threats and shit from all the fucking... there's a great guy named Ricky Manor. He always uses the word troglodytes. It's a great word. From all those people when they had nothing, and I do mean nothing, to do with this murder. "18 days till shutdown." Good. We need to stop funding this organized fascist machinery. I don't want any money going to these bastards' plans. And they can say, oh, well, the Democrats voted to shut down the government. Who's in charge, motherfucker? Who's got the House? Who's got the Senate? Who's got the executive branch? Also, keep blaming Joe Biden for prices. When the fuck does the right take responsibility? They've had power. When is it their time? When is it suddenly no one else's fault except for, what is it? You can claim the victories and deny the defeats? That's not how it works. It doesn't go that way. And it's going to be the same with this too. You don't get to say that it was the left that did it when it was one of your own that fucking shot Charlie Kirk.
My spear is stronger now. The cult won't stand a chance.
Even for the fucking right-wing grifters to be able to just immediately fire up their live stream and just start telling lies before they knew a goddamn thing and just start taking money off of it just pisses me off to no end. Just sit there and run your goddamn pie hole just because you can, just because you can be loud, just because you can be obnoxious. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. See motherfuckers yelling about wanting to go to civil war. What? After the fucking Lipitor runs out, what are you gonna do? Y'all go civil war. I'm gonna stay here and watch my stories. Man, go fuck all the way off. You need to do something about your fucking political movement because they're starting to shoot each other. This MAGA on MAGA crimes got me MAGA fatigued. I got MAGA fatigue syndrome. They can't govern. They can't do foreign policy. Everything's more expensive. Our allies turned against us. Oh, good.
Time to talk.
This should be fun. Another thing I get fucking tired of is them screaming about they need to eradicate the left in the name of God. In the name of God. Shut the fuck up. You know how many fucking right-wing pedophiles in the religious circles there are? I am so tired of that bullshit. Sitting there trying to use your goddamn fairy tales to justify the violence that it just naturally is that you want to, like, execute. You don't give a fuck about the Second Amendment. You only gave a fuck about it when you could use it to oppress the people you don't like. You don't give a fuck about the First Amendment. The only reason you like the First Amendment is because you can hide behind it when you say bigoted shit. And then when you get called out, you play fucking victim about it. And now you're assassinating your own icons.
You threw me off a fucking mountain.
I have to stop saying assassinating because, like I said, it's not like he was elected.
If that's what you think, Alexios, you must have hit your head on the way down.
I've heard this story, and not from a liar like you. And never call me Alexios.
Well, I just did.
Demos. Now him, I don't know.
He's a demigod, worshipped and feared by the cult and all the Greek world.
Sounds like a fantasy to me. Did the cult cook that story up too?
I'd watch your fucking mouth, or I'll shut it for you.
You didn't when you had the chance before, and I bet you won't now. This is stupid. We need to find our mother.
I'm not interested in reunion. I just want to know what you think you're doing.
Same thing as your cult. Looking for Mirini, our mother.
They don't need her.
Your cultists think differently. She's their next target.
If they ever pursued her, it would be to kill her.
Selectively releasing only Dem criminal records. Now compare the Republican rap sheets. How about hashtag not a drag queen looks like a fucking MAGA rally?
Even if we were abandoned, we survived. We can go back to the...
I know I usually don't just drop F-bombs every other sentence, but I am really goddamn mad right now.
The aim is control.
From what I've seen, from what I've read, from what I've heard, just the I've never found Nikolaus. I killed Nikolaus. I guess I can lie and... No, I'm not gonna lie. Fuck that.
If it's true they're after us, tell them they'll never find Nikolaus. He's off the map.
It's not only the hypocrisy that's astounding, it's the premeditated ignorance. It's that they know. They know. They just weaponize because there's people that will trust whatever it is that they say.
Do the right thing. Come with me.
What?
We could find her. Together. You could help me.
Oh, you think friendship is the answer? Running around like lost children looking for dear mother. You're so weak.
It's responsibility, not weakness. I won't abandon the whole family just for spite.
Responsibility? Get off your high horse. The cult has a plan, and it won't be interrupted by the likes of you.
Taking your own mother isn't enough for them?
We're not abductors. We're political. Those who don't stand with us, stand against us. And they pay for their mistake. Like you.
Until you assassinate your own.
When you go, tell Pericles and his elitist scum. They're next.
God damn it. News keeps saying that word so it gets stuck. And they do that on purpose. They want to ensure that you raise this to the level of that. It was a school shooting, technically. It happened at a college. And from what I've seen, it's the only school shooting that Republicans seem to give a shit about.
I'm going after the cult, you know.
You've seen our numbers. You've seen what I can do. And you still think you stand a chance?
Try me.
So having guts runs in the family, does it? You claim we have the same blood. So let's see what you can do.
We still found each other, brother.
I told you not to touch me.
Demos! Malaka. Herodotus won't believe this. I have to tell him what happened.
Well, that was weird. Meet up with your brother, and then he's all like, "We're not family." Meet up with your brother, and then he's all like, "Ah." Okay, gang. That was certainly an interesting plot development.
Terrorizing the local wildlife.
It feels like this is being used to galvanize them where they were fracturing. And they needed fresh steam to cloud the air with what's really going on. Yeah, they were starting to fracture over the Epstein files and, you know, support for Israel, etc., etc. And this was going to galvanize them. And now what are they going to do when it's one of theirs? Is this really going to make them, quote unquote, just flock to the polls now?
Onward!
I'll tell you what needs to happen, gang. You can clip this if you want. But Congress needs to create something called the Charlie Kirk Gun Reform Act and then get all the Republicans to vote it down on record.
Come on. Off we go now.
With the survivors in attendance. Yeah, you know the debater Parker get a job dude? He was there. He watched it happen. Which is why when people are freaking saying that it was an AI video, that they're ridiculously stupid because there was actual, you know, people there. But one of the things that is possibly AI was the delivery that Trump gave, the speech from the Oval Office, because it's missing a pinky. And the face doesn't look like you know, it looks normal. It's not, you know, Trump flying his face at half-mast in honor of Charlie Kirk. They were just licking their chops for, you know, for it to be some leftists so they could have a civil war. What are they going to do now? What's Trump going to say now? They would all be on the floor of Congress saying Charlie understood the worth of sacrificing his life for the Second Amendment. Well, then he died doing what he loved doing, spreading misinformation about black people and lying.
Whoa! Commander away! Everyone at ease!
Well,
Was the legend true? Was it magnificent? What happened to you? And your spear?
Slow down, Herodotus. My spear's stronger now. I can feel it. You were
My
right.
Schwartz
There
is
was
bigger
some
now.
kind of artifact there. It showed me a vision of me and my mother.
So, the ancient civilization is real. Cassandra, you have no idea the power you possess. All harnessed in Leonidas' spear.
That's not everything. Demos.
Oh yeah, definitely.
The cults
Tony,
already
definitely.
know. He told me himself. They're going after us. My family, Pericles.
Why would he tell you? Unless it was a trap.
It doesn't matter. We have to get to Athens to warn Pericles. And we need to find my mother before they do.
Then, we go to the Pnyx. If Pericles is anywhere, he's there.
If you get seasick, this is not the game for you. What could you have that's possibly better than this? Exactly. You get these level 14 bracers, but pirate gauntlets. Successful gold plating. Gold plating is, without a doubt, the symbol of a successful plunder. Ah, I see. Okay, so with that being done, let's go kill. We took out one cultist in the beginning. Let's go see who's been exposed. There we go. That's nice.
There's salvage nearby!
Are those Athens or pirates? Athenians or pirates?
Should we grab the salvage, Commander?
Let's see if they lock onto me. Okay, well, they haven't locked onto me. I'm gonna sink their big boat.
Not wise, stay here.
Can you find a legless man and make him a lieutenant for your boat? Lieutenant Dan, ice cream! Ice cream, Lieutenant Dan! Man, these rough seas really make it so ramming them is difficult. Although I've recruited several bounty hunters as lieutenants on my boat, that's been pretty successful. see how they treat you over there. Yeet. It's listing like the Titanic. Gentlemen, it's been an honor. Speaking of which, I do need to save. I've been doing a lot. Oh, because I'm in combat area, it won't let me save? That's stupid. Beneath the waves ye go. All right, now can I save? Really? I guess I have to take on all these others. These seas are no joke. Dude. Do we not board them? Okay, there we go. Tony says Nancy Mace prayers for Tyler. Wait a minute. Did you just say Nancy Mace was praying for Tyler? Because if so, that's her own political cross that she's going to have to bear. But yeah, so with Jesse Waters saying that the left has declared war, with the dark spaces saying that the left has quote unquote declared war, what do they do now? What do they do now with all that fucking rhetoric? And I genuinely hope, man, I genuinely hope this is stuffed up their ass so hard. High yeet on the high seas. Is that an island? Cool. I have to visit that.
We should get away from that ship, Commander.
I'm not worried about them. Curious what to see what this island is, though. Oh, I wonder if I can save now, finally. Ooh. Fancy. I guess we're gonna go check out this island real quick. Then we'll save our game. And if you're in the Discord, we're gonna be partying in there later. If you're not in the Discord, it's just dreadful. We have all kinds of different people doing all kinds of different things at all times. So let's go see what this is about real quick, like. Oh, and not just the swirling dart. Yeah, just replying to your comment. Not just are they uninformed, but they have premeditated ignorance to where they already have what it is that they want to hear. They just want someone to say it for them because people need a leader. They can't just think for themselves for some reason. It's not even a sync location. Interesting. With lions. Let's just hang up here for a second. All right, give me one moment. I will be right back. And we'll take care of these lions. Here's to you. Oh, they look unhappy. Oh, are you saying that these lions take forever to kill? You mean I get points every time that I hit them? That's a good way to build up XP. What about this big one? Oh, you big mad, ain't you? You big mad. See how well the devastating shot works on you. Barely. Oh, those are not happy lions. Okay. Are they guarding some kind of treasure though? Because I might be able to get to the treasure before they eat me. Oh, hell yeah, I'm headed the right way. Fantastic. Ah, treasure's over there. I have to not alert them. Very possible.
Poseidon watches over his ocean. While he's distracted, let's see what's in his temple.
Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There's soldiers. Oh, this is about to be interesting. Hey guys. There's soldiers. Might want to get them. I'm about to start some fucking shit with everybody.
Have you seen anything? No. That coward's nowhere to be found. Keep your eyes peeled. I'll get them. They won't escape with their life. So, see anything?
Nothing. It's like they vanished.
Keep searching. We'll find them.
They're as good as dead.
Oh, I wish I had some popcorn. One of two things is going to happen. The lions are going to win or the dudes are going to win. And no matter what, I'm going to get that treasure chest when they're done. Oh, he killed the lion for me. What? So I got the credit for finishing the Temple of Poseidon. No. Oh, that's fantastic. All right, gang. That was a great way to end it. Been great getting to hang out with everybody, getting some things off my chest. Sully forth with this information. Spread the good word now that we know the truth. And until then, later skaters.